So I grow a lot of blackberries, right? And with that comes a lot of different maintenance type tasks that I end up having to do throughout the year, right? And so in this fall season, as we are approaching closer to wintertime, there are a few things that I really like to do so that these plants are ready to go for next year and produce a bountiful crop effectively. All right, so here we have, these are the blackberries that produced so bountifully this past season. Of course, they are beginning to die back now, and these are what are called the secondary canes, right? These grew vegetatively 2 years ago, right? But they did not produce any fruit. However, this year they grew and produced fruit, and now they're dying back, right? So now, once they've produced fruit, now I can cut them back. I'm going to take pruners, clippers, and I'm going to clip back this dying growth, and I may mulch it or use it for other purposes. However, what I'm not going to cut back are the canes, right? The primocanes. These canes are still reddish purple, or some of them are greenish, right on the stem, and the leaves are still here, right? They're still intact, at least in this zone 6 to 7 climate. And right, so these are identifying characteristics that tell me to leave this alone, right? I'm not going to cut these. I'm not going to clip them off, because that would be potentially destructive to next year's potential fruit production, right? So I'm only clipping back the canes that are dying back, right? They're turning a brownish gray color. The leaves are dried out, brittle. They crinkle, and you can see the spent berry clusters, or what were the berry clusters on them, right? Whereas the primary canes will not have those berry clusters. Now I'm getting these spent canes out because, for one thing, it makes it look nice. For another thing, it helps to cut down on the potential habitat sense of protection that certain rodents can have. So that'll help to cut down on that. And then I may also use these for mulch production, etc., etc. But really, right now, the main purpose for me is to cut down on any potential small rodent habitat. And then I'm also going through, and any saplings that I've let grown in the past that are around these blackberries, or any of the sumac saplings that have come up around this area, right around the blackberries. I am thinning those all out, right? I'm going to take these out because they are collecting a lot of sun that would otherwise be going to the blackberries. And the more shade that blackberries get, the less fruit that they are going to produce, right? So I try to maintain that balance with shifting it more in the direction of sunny habitat for these blackberry plants as much as possible. So in addition to thinning out the old canes that are spent, and then also digging up any perennial weeds or trees that are around these blackberry plants that may inhibit their photosynthetic potential for next season, I also may apply some compost. But this might occur a little earlier in the season, right? Maybe August, September, and really that is to help add to the growth and the energy that these plants are investing in their shoots for next year, right? For next year's fruit production. And then one other thing that I will do around these blackberry plants is I will apply a mulch this time of the year sometimes, right? I'm not gonna mulch it too deeply because I don't want to create a great habitat for rodents, but I want to give enough to protect the soil for over the winter time, right? To have that barrier between the elements and the soil. So thank you so much for checking out this video on the maintenance of blackberries in fall, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Take care.